Tools, gear, passion, sports. Now, welcome to the Huskies pregame show. Here's the voice of Huskies basketball, J.W. Cox.
That was quite a Friday night of action for the Huskies of St. Cloud State, and happy that the Huskies were able to sweep two from Sioux Falls, but the work not done. Both teams back in action today inside Hallenbeck, taking on Southwest Minnesota State. Starts at 3:30 with the women's team taking on the women of Southwest Minnesota State, as the Huskies are now 15-3 overall, 13-2 in conference play, taking on the 9-8, 6-7 in conference play Mustangs. In game two, the men's squad building off of their streak-breaking win yesterday. They are 9-10, 5-7 in NSIC play, taking on a 10-win Southwest team that is a game below 500 at 6-7 in NSIC play. That's the doubleheader. I'm the voice, J.W. Cox. Fans trickling in here to be the background noise that we always love so much at Hallenbeck for Husky basketball. Glad you're with us on the Varsity Network app right here, set for two more on a Saturday from inside Hallenbeck on the campus of St. Cloud State. Huskies on the men's side, mentioned it, a 72-63 victory in game two. They'll try to follow that up with a matchup at Southwest. Looking for win number 10. The Huskies trying to get back overall to even and back within a game of 500. Ending just their third four-game losing skid. Had 4 losses in a row going into yesterday. Ended that yesterday. It was their third since 2000, so there will not be a 5-game losing skid. Still, none of those since the year 2000 for Huskies men's basketball, getting that ominous dark cloud out from over their heads and getting the big victory, and now they can try to build on that against Southwest Minnesota State. Yesterday, Caleb Donaldson had 18, Matthew Willett with 17, Anthony Roberts a double-double in the big defensive effort to hold Sioux Falls to 63 points in that game. Both teams in the 20s at the half, holding Sioux Falls to 23 points in half number one. Outshot them 40%, holding them to 39% shooting, plus 13 at the free throw line, and plus 12 in free throw attempts as well. So the Huskies certainly making hay at the free throw line, getting there and knocking them down. 9th win of the season for the Huskies. They're now 6-2 here at home, taking on Southwest Minnesota State, who right now sits in the exact same spot in the South where the Huskies are in the North, namely sitting in the number 6 spot in the NSIC South. They're just a game up on Mankato. The Huskies have about a game and a half on Crookston, obviously unequal schedules with games and cancellations and things like that. But the Huskies right now sitting just ahead of Minnesota Crookston for that coveted final playoff spot in the NSIC tournament. A lot of time left, though. 7 games, including today, to try to climb that ladder a little bit higher in the standings for the Huskies to try and maybe get into one of those top few spots, at least to host a game in the first round of the NSIC tournament. That is game number 2. We'll talk more about that between games as the Husky men's basketball team takes on Southwest Minnesota State. The game to lead us off, and the game that the Hutchinson Tigers are here to see. Hutchinson Tigers looks like the girls basketball squad is here. Well, there's some notable reasons for that. We've got a couple of notable Hutch Tigers, of course, on this squad in the Wirtz fam, so that's good to see. A little local support coming in behind us, so that'll be fun. It's game number 1 of our doubleheader, and a chance at 16 wins for the Husky women's basketball team. 15-3 overall, 13-2 in NSIC play, as they have won 4 straight games. They will face off against Southwest, who sits at 9-8, 6-7 in NSIC play. They have lost 2 straight, off a 65-49 loss at Duluth last night. They were outscored 24-10 in the second quarter by the Bulldogs. Huskies did that to Sioux Falls in the third quarter, outscoring them 19-5, and that was the quarter where they put the game away. It was a lead at the half, certainly for the Huskies by 15, but they put it away in that third quarter, not allowing a good team in Sioux Falls, who came into the week in second place in the South Division, didn't allow Sioux Falls to creep back into that one. Instead, the Huskies put their stamp on it and finished it off with a 72-48 resounding victory. Tori Wirtz had 19, Brenna Evans had 14. Both of those players barely played in the second half of the fourth quarter. So again, there were was a lot of time and potential extra points out there for those two players, as the Huskies got their work done early through the first 3 quarters of that matchup. 15-3 overall, 13-2 in NSIC play for Husky women's basketball. That sets the stage for both of these matchups coming your way, and we remind you as well that at Shields you can get all your St. Cloud State gear. Shields right there with you and right there at the Crossroads Mall. Upcoming events, Huskies, both teams back in action here at home next week. Next Friday and Saturday it'll be Northern State and Moorhead State. MSU Moorhead coming in on Saturday, Northern coming in on Friday. Doubleheader gets started at 5:30. SCSUHuskies.com for all the details on that. And don't forget, Tuesday night, the men have a rescheduled matchup with Mankato. So that'll be a big one. Tuesday night, 6 o'clock here at Hallenbeck Hall. More Husky basketball next week. Next up, we'll talk about the matchup history all time between the Huskies and Southwest Minnesota State. Still to come on Husky Courtside Countdown, it's a conversation with head coach Lori Fish. All of it leading you up to a tip-off with Southwest and St. Cloud State. Trying to close out the weekend, Husky women's basketball team looking for their 16th win of the year. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Back inside Hallenbeck Hall as the St. Cloud State Huskies get set to take on Southwest Minnesota State. Muskies, that's what happens when you put them both together. Mustangs and Huskies squaring off for the 57th time all-time in women's basketball history between the two programs. First met back in 1970. Huskies 14-3 all-time in NSIC meetings prior to this, including 8-1 here at Hallenbeck Hall. The overall record, 40-16, the Huskies against Southwest. But Southwest has turned a little bit of a corner under head coach Tom Webb in his 6th season, and they certainly are a contender as they come in sitting just outside the top 4 in the NSIC South, tied with Augie at 6-7. But that's not very far between them at 6-7 and Sioux Falls at 8-5 in second place. So Southwest, they have become a force. They're going to attack the Huskies, and they're going to make it difficult on St. Cloud State, certainly every time out. We'll hear from head coach Lori Fish talking about how difficult and just how about Southwest will go about that coming up in the next segment. Coming up on Tuesdays, not this Tuesday because of the Husky men's basketball game, but the Tuesday following, you can join us at the Blue Line in St. Cloud for the Above the Rim Husky Hoop Show. Hear from head coach Lori Fish, hear from head coach Matt Reimer, see other Husky fans, and if you can't get there, hear it on the Varsity Network app. You're looking for a career in a dynamic industry with a stable company based in St. Cloud? How about Speedy Delivery? Since 1978, they've been your next day delivery specialist. Speedy's currently looking for route delivery drivers, CDL drivers, vehicle mechanics, full-time and part-time package handlers. For more information, visit speedydelivery.com or call 320-251-6697. Speedy is an equal opportunity employer and a proud supporter of Husky basketball. On the other side, we'll hear from head coach Lori Fish. After that, we'll get you some St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game. Huskies and Mustangs coming your way at 3:30. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant. Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Coach Lori Fish for the Huskies wrap up the weekend taking on Southwest Minnesota State. And Coach, last night, I mean, we talked about the fourth quarter intensity a week ago and how that spurred you to those 2 wins. It looked like 4 quarters of that kind of intensity last night for your team. What did you like about their effort yesterday?
I think in all my time here, this might have been the most complete game from an offensive and defensive standpoint. We were firing on all cylinders on both ends, and we haven't done that. And so it was really, from my standpoint, it was really enjoyable, one to watch. You know, I didn't have to do a lot of coaching, and our players played extremely hard. I find it interesting, though. I was concerned coming out at halftime because when we've had leads, we've kind of had a little lull, but we didn't take our foot off the gas.
You look at the defense, and that's a good team over there that can score some points. They've got some scores. What did you think frustrated them the most about the way you guys were able to defend specifically last night?
Yeah, they averaged 70 points, you know, and they had 27 points going into the fourth quarter. I just think, you know, I thought we did a good job of keeping them out of the lane, closing out on their shooters. They missed some shots, but I think as we defended, they're not used to having to go deep in the shot clock, and we continue to do that. We don't let people take shots early. They're going to be a challenge tonight, though. But I just thought defensively we were really sound with that. Played defense with our feet.
You look at the offensive side, you said it was very balanced. You guys were hitting shots, too, in a lot of different ways. Obviously, Tori Wirtz had a big day. I thought in the second half to push you guys, Katrina Tice, what she did underneath, and that's good to see. She had a little bit of a struggle the weekend before, but her finishing underneath, she had some tremendous moves that really propelled that offense.
I was really happy for Katrina. I feel like she has missed a lot of those shots over the course of the season and has some frustration, and I thought she that's the Katrina we need. I thought she played extremely well, really took it to the basket strong and finished, and that's what we need her to do. And excuse me, but she's, you know, defensively she's so good because we can switch her out on the perimeter, and she can guard 1 through 5. And what an asset to have for someone who can do that at her size.
And you bring up Tori Wirtz. We talked about her going into the week and maybe going to that mid-range. Well, she goes out and she hits 5 threes in the game yesterday. That's just got to be the luxury of having her as the player that she is. You can think that it's going to be one thing that's going to help, but but she's got so many weapons that could come to the fore any single day.
It's fun watching her. She can score, like you say, in a variety of ways. And over the last couple games, she has really elevated her game, and we're going to need her to continue to do that. But she's playing with a lot of passion right now, a lot of energy, has that kind of killer instinct mentality on both ends of the floor. This is the best I've seen her defensively in her career, and that says a lot because she's been really good. But she's firing on all cylinders these last few games, and I'm knocking wood it continues.
We've talked a lot about the South Division and kind of how they play the game, attacking the basket, maybe some kickouts. Southwest seems to be right in line with that. What do you see as the challenge where the Huskies will have to, again, play defense, moving their feet?
This is interesting. Like I told our team, this is Mankato 2.0 as far as how fast they get up and down the floor and how quick they're going to shoot it. And they have range. And so anything, when you get across half court, you're going to have to defend because they'll shoot it from anywhere. It's not like they're going to try to get to the basket. They're pretty persistent. They shoot a lot of threes. My concern is how the game's going to be called from an officiating standpoint, and that will dictate the game.
And then finally, you just mentioned it, yesterday, maybe the most complete game that you have seen a team play in your time here. Does the next challenge now just become the consistency of finding that level night in and night out, knowing that it's in the tank with this team?
Yeah, they've set the bar, that's for sure, and they're going to have to rise to the challenge, and because now we have a certain expectation and we know it's there, and so it's going to be fun to see if we can go out and do that every night, because if they continue to do that, we could win a lot of ball games.
Thanks, Coach. Should be fun. Best of luck.
Thanks.
Head Coach Lori Fish. Husky Courtside Countdown continues after this. It's the Huskies in Southwest. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Back with you, St. Cloud State taking on Southwest Minnesota State tonight as the Huskies for two taking on Southwest Minnesota State. Men's game to follow this one. JW Cox here with you courtside. Let's get you some St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game. But first, we remind you, you can follow the Huskies via the SCSU Athletics mobile app. St. Cloud State has an app. And on that mobile app, you can get everything you need to know about Husky basketball. Right there, Husky basketball, Husky hockey, Husky volleyball, whatever it might be, Husky wrestling this time of year. Find it all on the SCSU Athletics mobile app and download it today in the App Store or Google Play. St. Cloud State, Southwest Minnesota State, some keys to the game. Same intensity. It's got to start there. Coach Fish loved the intensity yesterday. You saw that was certainly clear. She loved the intensity and the way things went late in those two games. Last weekend, But you need to have that again for 40 minutes, and that's the challenge. That is hard. It's easier said than done at this point, at any point in a season. Easier said than done to do just that. But the Huskies, well, if there's ever a team that can put them together and put games together back-to-back like that and bring that intensity, it's this experienced Husky squad. Also have to have that ball pressure. You heard Coach Fish talk about it. They are in range when they step in the gym, and that's from deep, but they'll also attack the rim. They're number 3 in free throw percentage and tied for the 3rd most free throws made. They're going to attack the rim, try to get you to foul them. That's going to come up in just a moment as well as far as defending without fouling, but that ball pressure has to be there. Malia Reinert, their top scorer by a couple of points over Sadie Stelter. Malia Reinert is going to attack the rim. She has done it her entire career at Southwest Minnesota State. You know that as a known commodity for what Reinert is going to bring to the table. And so the Huskies have to be ready for that, prepared for that, and do what they did last night against a similar player they faced in Megan Fanning from Southwest Minnesota State. And then keep on the board. Southwest Minnesota State is just a 39% shooting team, but they can be a volume scoring team. They've averaged 64 points a game over their last 5. That's down just a touch, but they can be a volume scoring team when they get on the glass, and the Huskies have to make sure that is not going to happen. Keep on the boards, ball pressure, and defend without fouling, and then have that same intensity. And then also, we put the same overarching theme that we've had the last couple of weekends. Know the stakes. The stakes are high for St. Cloud State. Duluth is not giving inches at all. They're not giving back anything. Duluth is going to keep winning. They're going to win games, and so you can't expect if you're the Huskies, have to know those stakes and play up to the height of those stakes as well. St. Cloud State, keys to the game, brought to you by Subaru. Thanks so much for tuning us in. A reminder, Preferred Credit Inc. is a proud supporter of Husky Athletics. They're your partner in success. Check them out today at preferredcredit.com. On the other side, we'll get you the Reyes Radiology starting lineups. We get you ready for the tip here from Hallenbeck. It's Husky basketball tonight on the Varsity Network app from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
St. Cloud State getting set to take on Southwest Minnesota State tonight. J.W. Cox here with you as the Huskies from Hallenbeck Hall and ready for some big-time NSIC basketball to try and keep things rolling. Glad you're with us wherever you might be. St. Cloud State taking on Southwest Minnesota State. Let's get you the starters presented by Reyes Radiology. CDI is now Reyes Radiology, an advanced national leader in diagnostic and interventional radiology. Starting 5 brought to you by Reyes Radiology, bringing brilliance to health and wellness. Malia Reinert, their top scorer. She will get the start at the guard spot. The 5'9" senior from New Ulm averages 14 points a game, does it shooting 35% from the floor, but also 83.5% from the free throw line. Sadie Stelter is their next leading scorer, 13 points a game. She is a senior guard out of Wood Lake, Minnesota, and Lakeview High School. Jenna Borcher is also in the backcourt, 5'6" junior guard from Grimes, Iowa, Dallas Center Grimes High School. Aaron Baxter is the forward at 6 foot, a senior from Apple Valley, Minnesota. And Abuk Okoye is the 6'4" senior. She's from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Sioux Falls, O'Gorman, High School. St. Cloud State sending out the starting lineup of Tori Wirtz, the senior guard out of Hutchinson, Minnesota, who yesterday put up a 19-point performance in a big-time win for the Huskies. Averages 14 points a game, has played and started in all 18. Brenna Evans gets the start, the junior guard from De Pere, Wisconsin, also played and started in all 18. She is the number 3 scorer by just a couple of points. Actually, by total points, she is the number 2 scorer, just behind Tori Wirtz. 12 points per game for Brenna Evans. Also in the starting lineup, Kelsey Peschel, the junior guard at 5'6", from Sauk Center, Minnesota. Nikki Kilbon gets the start. She's got 12 points, just over 12 points per game in the games that she has played, the 17 games and 16 starts. She's out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, stands at 6'2", and then Erin Navarjil out of Albany, Minnesota, the forward at 6 foot, gets the start. Wirtz, Evans, Peschel, Kilbottom, and Navarjil for the Huskies. Time for the national anthem, then the tip. Huskies continue to look to keep it rolling. Close out a weekend after a big Friday win with a Saturday victory. We'll do it next from Hallenbeck. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
On the Huskies Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball, brought to you by St. Cloud Orthopedics. Live better. Mies Outland, Minnesota's premier power sports dealership for over 75 years. And by Deerwood Bank. Some call it Minnesota nice. We call it #Deerwood nice. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of Huskies basketball, J.W. Cox.
They just keep impressing. The St. Cloud State Huskies continue to get it done. Night in, night out, weekend in, weekend out. And sometimes it's in ways that are even more jaw-dropping than before. How about dropping the Sioux Falls Cougars last night, holding them below 20 points in the first half for the most part, and closing out with a gigantic 19-5 third quarter that let the bench roam free in the fourth quarter against the number 2 team from the South. This team has all the makings of a big-time run in the month of March. We're 7 games away from starting that run. Still plenty of business to be done in the regular season. Next step, right now, Southwest Minnesota State in the building to take on your Huskies. This is Husky basketball. J.W. Cox here with you courtside as the Huskies are introduced to the crowd inside Hallenbeck. Glad you're with us wherever you might be, taking in the Huskies on a beautiful Saturday here in central Minnesota. Hopefully as beautiful wherever you may be. Their red uniforms today, well, those nets were burning red yesterday as the Huskies not only defensively were shutting down the Sioux Falls Cougars, but offensively, 47% from the floor, 9 made threes. Only twice have they made more than 9 threes in a game this season, your Huskies. And so St. Cloud State will hope to get it done on both ends yet again against Southwest Minnesota State. They're in the white uniforms, black lettering, might be dark brown. It's always tough to tell with the Mustangs. Trimmed in that gold. The first challenge of a couple of post players starts with the opening tip. Abuk Okoye, who checks in at 6'4" out of Sioux Falls O'Gorman High School against our own Nikki Kilbott, who checks in at 6'2" out of Eau Claire North. Tip up, Nikki batted it once, and it was controlled instead by Okoye and the Mustangs. Left to right they go with Reinert, the senior, on a handoff right side. Got it to Aaron Baxter, who dribbled her across the lane, finds Stelter. Stelter, Reinert, the top two scorers on this team. Stelter cuts back door, Huskies over pursuit. Okoye with the feed, and that's Husky-like. High to low with the back cut, moving without the basketball. Huskies down 2-0 after the first possession. Aaron Navajo with it on the left side wing. See if the Huskies ramp it up here as Brenna Evans drives down right side, draws the defense, put it up on the rim, couldn't get it to go. And the Huskies are down 2-0 after their first couple of trips back and forth, once each side of the floor. Kick left side, Aaron Baxter for three, and she'll net it. Well, so the Huskies giving up some open looks. Southwest Minnesota State can knock down the three as a team, just below 30%, but its volume, they've shot over 390. Two-point jumper. Nikki Kilbott to answer from the free throw line, and she knocks it down. Aaron Baxter playing in her 15th game, not a big-time scorer. That was just her 5th made three. So you could forgive the Huskies for leaving her open for just a moment. Okoye, mid-post right. Faces up on Nikki, drives across the lane, bounces it out to Reinert. Reinert starts to get into the lane, trying to back in on Brenna Evans with the high hands. Reinert stumbling her way to the rim, put it on the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Nikki Kilbott. Looked like Brenna had been held there for a moment, but Nikki still gets the ball. Answering three, left wing, Tori Wirtz, knock it down. Tie game at 5 as Tori from 3 steps behind the arc buries the triple. Drive, Stelter all the way to the rim, missed it. Rebound, Kelsey Peschel tracks it down on the inline. Huskies get back-to-back stops here. Now tied at 5, 8:14 to go. Tori with it, fighting through some pressure there as Reinert gets the call, trying to defend Tori Wirtz, who drives around her to the elbow left, put up the jumper, no good. Rebound, Aaron Navajo. Looking to kick it out, one-hand pass to Peschel. Peschel on the angle left, dribbles around a high Kilbott screen. Hesitates, now drives to the rim. Kelsey Peschel blows by, got to the rim and laid it up and laid it in. 7-0 run for the Huskies, and they're up 7-5. 2 minutes and 10 seconds gone here in the quarter. Stelter looking for the dribble handoff, guarded by Navajo. Over to Reinert, watched by Tori Wirtz, 20 on the timer. Reinert starts to go to the baseline. Reinert walled off, kicks the pass to the corner. Extra pass, left side, 3-ball, up and down. That's Jenna Borchers. Borchers knocks it down, her 20th made three. She's 3rd on this team in made threes behind Sam Wall and Stelter. That's her 20th, and the 2nd made three of the game. 2 of their 3 field goals from beyond the arc. Free throw line jumper again for Kilbott, and again she knocks it down. Nikki forcing Okoye out. That's going to open up underneath the bucket for those cutters. Nikki's hit 2 jumpers. They got to respect it. They haven't seen it already on tape. Reinert drives to the free throw line. She stops there. Late contest, came up short. Aaron Navajo, good job recovering there. Got the stop, 9-8, Huskies up by 1. A little bit of pace here with Southwest, and Kelsey Peschel dug in on by Reinert. That'll be her first foul. Certainly a development to watch there. Malia Reinert playing in her 17th game. All have been starts prior to this. 14 points per contest. Shoots at 35% from the floor, but she has taken 13 more field goal attempts than anybody else on this team. And that's Stelter next with just under 200 coming in. Aaron Navajo sits. Caitlin Peterson the first in off the bench. CP inbounding in front of section 111. Katrina Tice is also into the game as Kelsey Peschel sits down. So the Huskies get a little bit bigger despite Navajo going to the bench. Step back, free throw line jumper. Tori, knock it down. Coach said it, knock on wood that it keeps going. But Tori Wirtz playing at a high level right now. 11-8 has the Huskies up by 3. Morgan Draheim also snuck in there. So Morgan Draheim in there with Tice. And now a drive right side, and Reinert finishes at the rim. Up to Tori Wirtz, right corner, catch and shoot 3, feeling it. Front rim, bounces down, no good. Rebound Reinert. That's a little bit of a heat check in transition. Why not? Almost went down. Reinert drives all the way. She'll kick to the corner to an open 3, but first the charge, drawn by Caitlin Peterson. On the kick out, CP stayed strong. It was Reinert. That's her 2nd. So that's big. Watch that storyline too. 5 on the floor. Tice, Peterson, Draheim. And then the 2 starters, Wirtz and Brenna Evans, as they try to get matched up. So keep an eye on Stelter, 3 in white. She's right here in front of us on the near side. She's that next best scoring option. She can also attack the rim. Huskies with it, up by 1, 11-10. Back cut, Brenna Evans underneath the bucket, couldn't handle the pass from CP. And it's out of bounds. The Huskies turn it over. That's their first turnover. Turnovers yesterday to the good for the Huskies, as they had 10. Sioux Falls took care of the basketball too, just 8. But 10 turnovers against Sioux Falls, you'll take that. Morgan Draheim guarding on Stelter. They love Draheim's defense. They love a lot about Morgan Draheim, but right now it's her defense that is playing out there better than anything else that she brings to the table. Right side wing. Madison Gelhoff off the bench. She drives left side, got to the rim too strong. Rebound batted around. That is off of Gelhoff and out of bounds. So the Huskies pick up the stop. Draheim with it off the inbound. Stelter pressuring her full court, forcing Draheim into a sprint up to the right side. Morgan goes to the near side for CP. Over to Brenna Evans. Evans on the wing. One dribble back up top of the key. CP. She drives in past Gelhoff. Got to the rim. Put it on the front of the rim. No good. Tice pulls down the board. Katrina Tice aggressively after the rebound. Needs help now out of the corner. Finds Tori Wards. Right ring 3. Off back iron. No good. Rebound. Batted around and controlled by Hannah Parsley. And a whistle and a foul. Huskies in transition. Maybe a Brenna reach in. It is a Brenna reach in foul. Her first, 5:17 to go. Brenna will sit as in comes Kelsey Pasher. So keep an eye on that. Coach Fish even said it as this game gets officiated. That will determine how the flow of this game can go, with as aggressive as Southwest, almost called him Mankato, as aggressive as Southwest wants to take it to the rim. Sadie Stelter directing the traffic. Reinert, their top scorer, on the bench with 2 fouls. Stelter trying to back in on Draheim, staying tough. Draheim forces her to the left. And they're going to call that on the shot. A little generous, I'd say. Stelter's going to go to the free throw line. Again, they earn trips to the line. So that'll be the first trip to the line for anybody. Stelter, 77%. That one bounces around and down. And she hits the second. So a 2 of 2 trip puts the Mustangs up 12-11. 5 minutes to go. Draheim needs help across the timeline. Got it from CP. Caitlin Peterson with it, dribbling over to the right side. Under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Tori around the horn to Draheim. Tori cuts through, looking to post up. Just sightseeing, kick it out, free throw line. Tice, the jumper, that's off left. Rebound controlled by Southwest. Huskies still a 6'4" edge in rebounding, but they've gone 3 straight possessions without points. They're down 1, 12-11. 3, passed up, pass into the corner instead. That's Baxter. Baxter cross court finds Wall. Wall head fake. She drives inside, got to the rim, too strong. Okoye taps out the rebound. Right to Stelter. 3 ball up. That one's way off the mark and out of bounds it goes. Huskies have the stop. We get the media timeout. The Huskies are down 1, but with the basketball coming back their way. 12-11. Huskies trail the Mustangs by 1. 4:29 to go. Don't forget, Husky fans, stop by the Red Barn Dairy Queen right there on Highway 10 in St. Cloud for your favorite ice cream treat before or after any Husky home game or anytime. It's the Red Barn Dairy Queen, proud supporters of Huskies athletics. 12-11, Huskies down 1, under 5 to play in the first quarter. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant Lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
12-11, 4:29 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies down by 1, but with the basketball to face some full court pressure from Southwest Minnesota State. Huskies 1 turnover, Southwest 1 turnover. Huskies +2 in the rebounding edge. 5 of 11 from the floor, 45%. Tori Wirtz leading the way. 5 points, 4 points as well for Nikki Kilbottom. She's back out there. Nikki Kilbottom has it at the high post left. Nikki looking around with those long red sleeves under that red Husky uniform. Gets it to Tori Wirtz, left wing, 15 on the timer. Tori drives, got Okoye, couldn't slip it to Kilbottom on the baseline, and Okoye picks up the block. 4 straight possessions scoreless for the Huskies. Okoye trailing the play, goes right back to the right-hand side for Sam Wall. Wall drives, kicks it out. Left side, floats its way to Baxter. Baxter trying to drive on Tori Wirtz. Got down the lane, pushed off. That'll be the foul. And get the ball back to the Huskies. Now they got to use it on the offensive side. Inbounds goes to Draheim. Draheim draws the second defender as the first defender pops off. Got it to the left side for Peterson. Back up to Draheim, running the point. Early foul for Brenna Evans, so a little extended break for Brenna. Back cut, Draheim too strong, ball tapped away. Huskies have turned it over. Second time in the last 5 possessions. They've gone scoreless on all 5 of those possessions. Poked away by Tori Wirtz. Nobody saw it. Hit Draheim in the back, and she picks it up. Tori Wirtz forces the turnover back in kind for the Huskies. 12-11. Bucket to give them a lead again. To Kilbottom, faced up on Okoye. Back to Draheim. Draheim on the wing. Morgan around a Nikki Kilbottom screen. Steps to a 3. Put it up. Knock it down. Morgan Draheim, the triple. 14-12. Now, we talked about the defense is there. The offense, well, that's there too. And Draheim with more confidence and time on the floor later in her Husky career will put that on full display. Lob goes to Okoye. Okoye gets it right back to Baxter in the post. Baxter steps her way through on the left side and knocks it down. 14 all. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Huskies giving up some looks at the basket as Draheim spins her way, hadn't established in the front court, so she spins her way around the logo and gets a little space to the right. Lob backdoor, Tori Wirtz hit as she goes up, missed the shot, and on the rebound, she's fouled. And they'll get the foul on Southwest. That's the 4th of the quarter. They call that on Bree Stoltzman. So 4 on the Mustangs, 2 on the Huskies, 1 more towards till shots. Tori will sit. Caitlin Peterson will sit. Southwest Minnesota State 6th in blocks. Coy, a lot of that. Underneath, lob goes to Kilbottom, head fakes at the free throw line. She drives down right side, too strong, looking for the glass and got caught in between. Nikki comes up empty. 2:33 to go. McCoy herself 5th in the conference in block shots. 5 less than Nikki Kilbottom coming in. McCoy's got it, top of the key. Dribble handoff goes to Parsley. Parsley back over to Gelhoff. Gelhoff at the free throw line. Tried to slip it up. Brennan nearly got the steal. Floated its way to Borchers. 14 on the timer, 2:15 to go here in this first quarter. Tied at 14. Brennan guarding on Borchers. Stops her dribble, slip it to Okoye. Okoye traveled. They come back the other way. 4 turnovers now for Southwest. Coach Fish, a little bit of smile there. Love when the coaches see it just a shade before the official sees and blows whistle. There's one more step. All I have to do is jerk my hand up and point at it. They've got to actually blow the whistle. Kelsey Petrel on the left side wing, stops her dribble, bolts the pass right back to the middle of the floor. Brenna, high post, Kilbottom, over to Draheim. 15 on the timer, Navarro, catch and shoot 3, put it up, knock it down. 17-14, Huskies with under 2 minutes to go. Drop in their 3rd triple of the game, they're 3 of 5. Left side wing, Stelter drives there, hands it off. That's Borchers on the floor. Up top it goes, Parsley spinning in the lane, nearly traveled, flips it off to Okoye, found a cutter underneath. Gelhoff can't get it to go, and the rebound rolls off to Brenna Evans. Good look, again, a look near the rim. Huskies have to clean that up. Right side Draheim, entry pass goes, right low block, Kilbottom, faced up on Okoye, drives baseline, Nikki pushes out to the left corner for Brenna. Brenna with 18 on the timer, had it poked away. It's going to stay with the Huskies, 16 on the timer. Minute 16 to go, Coach Jess Hartman fires in the inbounds call. Kelsey Peschel inbound this. And there's Tori Wirtz checking in. Thought that was going to happen. Tori's back in. Morgan Draheim. That's just tremendous minutes for Morgan. Not just the offense, the three that she hit, but the defense that she played on the perimeter. Tori Wirtz right off the inbounds, down on the post, surrounded by three defenders. Kick out, Nikki Kilbottom, 2-point deep jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 19-14, Huskies' largest lead of the game right here. Now defending with 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Baxter drives left side, picked up by Peschel. Lob goes into McCoy. Kilbottom staying right with her. McCoy spins, front of the rim, back of the rim, too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Nikki Kilbottom, who mutters that's a foul as she was whacked as she got that rebound. Kilbottom trails the play, and she traveled as she tried to step into a 2-point jump shot, put it on the deck, and then drove. Official saying that there was a shuffle of the feet there for Nikki, who did come to a jump stop. He said, yes, there was the jump stop, but then the shuffle. So the travel, each team bitten by one of those. Under 50 seconds to play here in the quarter. Back for Parsley. Parsley kicks it out. Stelter, a deep three, puts it up, comes up short. The Huskies will have the basketball with a 5-second differential, almost 6 between the shot clock and the game clock. Southwest held to 5 of 14, 5 of 15 now. Huskies 8 of 17. Peschel sprints across the floor right side. Gets it right back from Brenna Evans on the wing. Kelsey drives top of the key with the left hand. Back cut, thought Tori was going to be there. Tori stopped cutting. It might have been there. I mean, that's a good read from Peschel. Just not on the same page as Tori split those two defenders. So shot clock now off. Huskies have to defend, 23 seconds left. They found themselves in this position so many times here. Katrina Tice went to the scorer's table, so she's going to check in, and it's likely going to be the quarter that she gets in. Stelter, guarded by Peschel. Peschel forces her to the near side right. Looking to get Borchers the handoff. They've also got a new post player, Lily Shotneck, who had it poked away by Nikki Kilbottom. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, Tori, 2 seconds, 1 second. Gets it away, just short front rim from deep right side wing. Tori Wirtz, long way to go to get a shot off, didn't do it. But the Huskies defend final seconds of a quarter just as well as anybody that you might see. Meese Outland of Watkins and St. Cloud is the largest Polaris dealership on earth, family owned and operated for over 75 years. See their entire inventory online at MeeseOutland.com. Huskies up 5 at the quarter break. It's their largest lead of the game, and it's right now 19-14. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Meese Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Meese Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Meese Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MeeseOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Large Firm Resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
You can achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans. For 35 years, Preferred One has delivered employers throughout Minnesota a wide range of coverage options, access to top doctors and hospitals, along with wellness programs to keep everyone at the top of their game. Looking to Preferred One, small business and large group health plans. Preferred One, proud supporter of the Huskies. 19-14, St. Cloud stayed out of the first quarter with the lead. So check that off the box. Huskies get the lead out of one quarter. 5 turnovers they've forced from Southwest Minnesota State. They've turned that into 6 points so far in this game. So 5 turnovers into 6 points. That's efficient for the Huskies. They've got a 5-point lead. Kilbottom out. Tice in. Out of the quarter break. So it's Tice, Peschel, Evans as the ball was kicked out of bounds by Southwest. Tori Wirtz and Erin Navarjo, the 5 on the floor in red for the Huskies. Brenna lobs it, top of the key. Tori Wirtz catch and shoot, 2-point jumper. That one off right side. Katrina Tice fought for the rebound, but Okoye used her 6'4" frame to take that one away. Looking for an outlet, goes up the floor to Stelter. Sadie Stelter up on the left side wing. Leah Reinert she is back out there. Reinert's got it right now at the top of the key. 2 fouls quickly in that first quarter, so she's well rested. Stelter, right side wing, finds Borchers. Borchers starts to drive around Kelsey Peschel, now stops, hits Stelter in the lane, and she hangs and hits from 4 feet. 19-16. They were moving without the basketball. We've given the Huskies a lot of credit with that over the last 2 weeks, but Southwest certainly doing that. A lot of movement there, cutting, and that's how they're getting these looks at the rim. 19-16. Tice inside, had it ripped away, and a blocking foul. That one's called on Stelter. That'll be her first. Southwest fans traveling well from Marshall. Over behind us on the left. Behind us, if you weren't with us at the beginning of this broadcast, right behind us, the Hutchinson Tigers girls basketball team is Katrina Tice. Drives down the lane left side, got it up over Okoye, but too strong. Rebound comes off for Southwest. Of course, Tori Wirtz, notable Hutch Tiger. Underneath, Okoye barrels into Tori, puts the shot up, no whistle, she missed it. Rebound, Peschel. Peschel sprints it across the timeline, dribble handoff right wing to Tori. Wirtz goes, high post right for Tice. Tice lets Tori go through, looking to distribute it back out, now dribbles it over into a handoff for Peschel. That one goes off the foot of the Southwest defender, tracked down by Kelsey Peschel. Drive to the baseline, Peschel got inside, put it up, and Kelsey Peschel foul going to the rim. Love that for her. Kelsey Peschel the last couple of weeks, she has been driving more and more, putting it on the deck. You saw with the bucket she had in the first quarter. She's got that speed with those handles to get a step and blow past somebody, leave them in her wake. Now to the free throw line, earning the Huskies' first free throws, and that one rattles halfway down and out. 9 of 16 now at the free throw line. Just over 60% in her career, and Peschel misses both. So it's still 19-16. Rebound off to Southwest, 8:25 to go. Handoff Stelter, Stelter to Reiner. Reiner crosses over, got a step past Peschel, kicks it into the corner. Stelter thought about the three, run off that, drive to a baseline jumper, too strong. Rebound, she tapped it out. It'll be Husky basketball with 8:16 to go. In comes Sam Wall, in comes Caitlin Peterson. Wall in for Reiner, so a break, a breather, and a chance to save those fouls for Reiner at this point. Nearly 2 minutes gone. Huskies no points yet in the second quarter. Still leading at 19-16. Brenna guarded closely by Jenna Borchers all the way down the floor. Brenna springs to the left side wing, around a Navargil screen, rips it to Aaron inside, bounce pass, extra pass to Tice, knocked on the deck. Katrina rips it away, saves the possession. Kick out to Tori. Tori drives, step back three, off back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down in traffic by Stelter. Good look at it. Huskies couldn't pull down the board and get it to go. Stelter picked up by Evans. Screen, sort of, there underneath. A drive inside, too strong on the finish try by Gelhoff. And the rebound pulled down by the Huskies. Not much of a set on that screen. Into the post, Tori Wirtz doubled, kick it out Tice. Tice over to Navargil. Navargil up to Brenna Evans. Evans to Tice, set the elbow left, 15 on the timer. Katrina tries to get it inside, it's poked away by Okoye and stolen. Huskies turn it over, 19-16, still sitting there. Almost a minute later since Southwest scored. Top of the key, ripped over to Okoye in the corner, well away from the bucket. Tice on her. Okoye trying to back her way in, slips it back up top for Borchers. Borchers drives left side. CP is there to contest late. Good rotation, shot missed. The rebound to the Huskies. Brenna pushes it up the floor. Brenna all the way. Brenna tried to slip it to Katrina Tice. A little bit too much. And out of bounds. Second straight turnover in as many possessions. Coach Fish palms to the deck, says, calm it down. A little too much, a little too fast. Morgan Draheim checks in. Nikki Kilbottom checks in. Tice and Wirtz sit down. 7 minutes to go. The Huskies 6 turnovers in this game. They had 4 in the first quarter. Step back, push off instead. Borchers called for that. That'll be her first. Coach Webb incensed by that, not sure why. Clapping his hands right in the ear of the official. Brenna driving into the post. Nikki, kick out, Navargil, straightaway three, that's too strong. Rebound, poked around, Draheim tracks it down in the corner, saves it, a little too strong, but it's tapped to Nikki. 20 on the timer. On the reset, it's back out to Brenna. Evans with the Huskies up by 3, but looking for their first points of the quarter here with 6:29 to go. Brenna, 3-ball, right wing, rolls it, down and out. Bounced off the front of the rim, halfway down and popped out. Huskies in the second quarter are 0 for their first 4 from the floor. Drahan bothering on Stelter on the right side wing. Stelter, off it goes to Gelhoff. Gelhoff at the elbow, stops her dribble, watched by Navrajil. Gelhoff nowhere to go, flips it out near side to Wall. Wall well away from the bucket with 12 on the timer. She drives inside, Gelhoff way up and over the rim. And the backboard, can't get it to go. Six minutes to go. And Coach Fish getting her piece of the same official that was hearing it from Coach Webb. Webb in his 6th season with Southwest Minnesota State. Coach Fish in her 14th. One more win ties her for 2nd all-time in wins in Husky women's basketball history. Could do that today with number 219. 19-16. Back cut, Brenna under the bucket, looking to attack with the reverse. Couldn't get it to go. Went right to Nikki, though, and her shot is no good. 0 of 6 from the floor for the Huskies in the quarter. Under 6 minutes to play. It's still 19-16, though, as Southwest has only scored once. Top of the key, Borchers. Borchers looking to cross it over to Parsley. Parsley drives. Parsley inside, hooks it up and hooks it in. There's their second bucket, and it's a 1-point game. Huskies led by 5 at the quarter break. They lead by 1. Outscored 4-0 here in the quarter. Coming up on the 5:20 mark. Brenna put her defender behind her, but lost her dribble. Got it over to Drahan. Drahan up to Peterson. Peterson to the high angle right. Kilbot open for the 2-point jump shot, no good. Brenna fighting for the rebound. It's tipped away and controlled by Southwest. Huskies getting outboarded. They are +4, 18-14 in rebounding. 5 minutes to go. Ball skips into the corner, out of bounds. Stepped on the inline in front of the Husky bench. That'll be their first turnover of the half, of the quarter rather. Tori Peschel will check into the game. Caitlin Peterson will sit down. See, we'll get some instant rebounding down there for Tori Peschel. Peschel, Navrajil, Evans nearly had it poked away. Stelter tried to take it away and tapped it out of bounds, and we get the 5-minute media timeout. Huskies scoreless in the quarter. They are 0 for 8, down to 32% in the game, 8 of 25. Need something to happen on the offensive end. Good news, they're still up by 1. 19-18 held Southwest to just 4 points thus far in the quarter. 4:56 to go. Huskies 19, Southwest 18. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Husky fans, be sure to check out Shields for all your St. Cloud State gear. Shields right there with you and right there at the Crossroads Mall in St. Cloud. Huskies scoreless in the second quarter, and we're out of the under 5 media timeout. 4:56 to go. St. Cloud State is 0 of 8 from the floor, 0 of 3 from beyond the arc. They were 3 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. So now out of the media timeout, well, they've had some good looks that haven't gone down. Tori Peschel, Drahan, Kilbot, Navrajil, and Wartz on the floor. Trying to get Tori posted up inside. She's getting pushed around down there. I'm not sure. There we go. Now we finally get the call. Heavens to Betsy. What does it take to get Tori Wartz? Pick the third, pick the fourth push. That is foul number 4 on the Mustangs. Not going to make Coach Webb happy because it's 4-0 right now. So one more. The Huskies are at the line. 20 on the timer. Drahan to inbound. Bounces it to Kilbot. Right in the post, left side. Goes off glass and in. Seal is broken on the scoring in the second quarter for the Huskies, and they're up by 3 again. 21-18. Sadie Stelter slips it up top of the key, just past the outstretched hand of Aaron Navargil. Baxter had it into a handoff for Parsley. Parsley drives, right low block. Kick it out, Baxter. Tori Peschel closes out on her. Forced the ball to Stelter. Stelter picked up by Peschel. Peschel stays with her. Stelter throws up a tough shot. Too strong. Rebound tapped out. Tapped. Still alive, and it's picked up by Southwest. Over to Okoye. Kick it out. Deep three. Left side. Off back iron. No good. Need a board. Couldn't get it. Baxter tracks it down for Southwest. She'll drive on Tori. Stop there on the baseline. Another possession again as we come up on 4 minutes to go. 13 on the timer. Back out for Stelter. Stelter right side Borchers. Borchers step back. No. Kicks it. Stelter. Stelter drives to the free throw line. Stelter. She kicks it across into the corner. Baxter for three. Can't hit it. Rebound Nikki Kilbottom. Nikki secures it. Needs some help. Flips it up to Drahan. Finally got the stop after 3 tries. Under 4 minutes we go. Here in the first half. Huskies up 3, 21-18. Looking for a scoring run here, but Southwest getting it done defensively, bothering the Huskies. But some of that is the length inside. Some of it, the Huskies getting a little loose with the basketball in the second quarter. Drahan drives to an elbow jumper. That one's off left. Rebound. Tori Peschel kept it alive, but it bounces away to Stelter. Stelter up the floor in transition. Nobody turned around to stop her. She's blocked from behind by Nikki Kilbottom and out of bounds. 3:20 to go. Brenna Evans will check in for Tori Peschel. Hannah Parsley sits down as back in comes Reinert, so look for one in white. Get an opportunity here to impact this game offensively. Her playing time has been a little spotty here with the 2 early fouls. She spins it on Toy Wirtz, who stays right with her. Tough shot thrown up there. Offensive glass. Stelter. She puts it on the rim and was fouled going up. Offensive rebounds. 5-5 right now. But that is 4 offensive boards in this quarter alone for Southwest. And they have evened the rebounding margin overall at 19 apiece. Huskies got to get back on the glass. Too many second chance opportunities for Southwest. Free throw knocked down by Stelter. So she's had the onus on her throughout this, with that playing time for Reinert limited with the foul trouble. Stelter, second free throw, no good. Katrina Tice pulls down the board. Katrina, her second rebound. So 1 of 2 at the line for Stelter, makes it 21-19. Huskies still lead. They've never lost the lead in this quarter, despite the 1 made field goal. Kilbottom from the baseline, drives and kicks out to Peschel. That's Kelsey Peschel now. 10 on the timer. Kelsey crosses over through the legs, flips it back to Tice. Tice with 8, back to Tori Wirtz. Deep 3, angle right, won't go down. Rebound tapped out by Kilbottom, but Southwest tracks it down. Huskies 1 of 11 from the floor here in the quarter. Still leading it somehow by 2 with 2.5 minutes to go. They have held Southwest to 5 points. Drive all the way to the baseline and out for Malia Reinert. That's good defense. Blanketed over there. So the Huskies need to own this 2:36 here and do the damage on the offensive side. Abuka Coy comes back in. That'll make it tough. Defense for offense now as Reinert also sits for Southwest. Not that she can't play defense, but she's got the 2 fouls. And Okoye comes in to help adjust shots near the rim. Nikki Kilbottom, top of the key with it. Nikki has 8 in this first half. Peschel on the wing. Tori around a screen, has the catch on Borchers. Around another screen, Nikki rolls open to the free throw line. Nikki left alone, she'll take the quick jumper and roll it home. Nikki Kilbottom has all 4 points here in this second quarter. And with 2:10 remaining, lead back up to 4. Drive quickly, left to Okoye, kick out, Borchers, set foot 3, and that one won't go down. Rebound batted around, and it's gonna be Husky ball. .202 to go. So you get lost in the Huskies going just 2 of 12, but Southwest has only gone 2 of 13. And if the Huskies can survive like this and still have the lead to the half, you just forget this quarter, wipe it away, and play a 3-quarter game instead. Brenna drives. Now a hand check foul. Eventually whistled. It's Parsley getting a little too aggressive, and that's what Coach Fish was talking about to start this game. The whole game can be dictated by what gets called as far as that aggressive hand checking that happens full court. That's what Mankato does. That's what Southwest has been doing. And that's their 5th foul. Brenna hits the first free throw. Second one is good. It's going to dictate the game. That time it was called. 25-19. Huskies have expanded the lead to 6. She slides right there. How was the slide not a travel? I don't know, but he shakes his head. Parsley to a back-cutting Stelter, stolen away by Tori Wertz. A steal is a steal is a steal, and number 2's got the steal. Slip it across to Peschel. Peschel goes to the right side wing. To Brenna Evans. 95 seconds to go in the half. Huskies have expanded the lead up by 6, despite going 2 of 12 from the floor. Brenna Evans on the left side wing with it to a curling Peschel. Peschel thought about the 3. She drives. There was a hand on her again. Peschel slips it out. Free throw line Tice. Underneath Evans. Bullet pass. Wide open. And Brenna finishes to make it 27-19. 4 for Brenna. Beautiful feed from Katrina Tice. Minute 10 to go. Top of the key for Stelter. She hands it off to Parsley. Parsley with the right-hand dribble slips inside to Okoye. Okoye holds it there, trying to back in on Nikki Kilbottom. Okoye back to the right hand, puts it on the rim, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Kilbottom. Nikki bounces it up the floor. Now the long lead pass up to Peschel. Peschel met right as she crosses the timeline. Drives to the free throw line, hesitates, kicks to Kilbottom. Far right wing. 27-second differential shot in game clock, so a full possession here. Ball tapped out. It's going to stay with the Huskies. Coach Webb thought he saw an extra touch from Torrey. Was awful close. Bounce between the circles on the inbounds to Brenna. 12 on the timer. 40 seconds to go in the half. Torrey faked the back cut. Stays right there, guarded by Stelter. Around the screen. Torrey to the free throw line. Hesitates. Bounce pass. Tried to get it underneath. She was knocked down to the deck. And that'll be a foul likely on Stelter, and that's her second. Torrey trying to thread that needle. Kelsey Peschel was open. Foul bails the Huskies out a little bit there. Torrey's first free throw is good. Huskies didn't shoot a free throw until this quarter. Torrey hits both, and they are now 4 of 6. Whistle and a timeout for Coach Webb. 2-second differential shot in game clock. They want to scheme it out for that final possession. Southwest Minnesota State 9-8, 6-7 in conference play. Southwest coming in here off the loss to Duluth, the loss at home to Bemidji. They won last Friday against Crookston. 63-55. The Huskies, of course, 4 straight wins, looking for 5. They have gone 8-0 at home. It's the only time in NSIC history for the Huskies that they have started a women's basketball season 8-0 here at home, trying to make it 9-0. 2 more coming. Haven't met the Mustangs since they did so at the Recreational Activity Center on campus down in Marshall in December of 2019. 29-19, Huskies by 10 on defense. Likely the final possession, about a 2-second differential shot in game clock. Motion game outside the lane for the Mustangs. Got it over to Borchers, who traveled, and now the Huskies can have the final possession. The jump stop and the shuffle of the feet, not the way to go either side. That's the second on the Mustangs. Nikki Kilbottom got called for one of those in the first quarter. Brenna, cross with 6, crosses over. Top of the key, slip it to Nikki, tapped away. 2 seconds, 1 second, ball in the air, and no shot away for Southwest. And the Huskies will go to the half with a 10-point lead. Despite going 2 of 12 from the floor in the quarter, St. Cloud State goes 2 of 4 at the free throw line, holds Southwest to 2 of 13 from the floor, and 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and expands what was a 5-point lead to a 10-point lead in the quarter. 29-19, Huskies lead. Halftime starts now. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
On the Huskies Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball. Brought to you by Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Banking is what we do. People is who we are. Quick Trip. See you next time. Roto-Rooter. Trusted plumbing and water cleanup services at any hour, any day. And by Preferred One. Achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans for employers. Now, this is the Huskies halftime show.
From Hallebeck Hall, the Huskies 29-19 have a 10-point lead at the break. Husky women's basketball getting our doubleheader started this afternoon. Everything started well, 19 points in the first quarter. They shot at 47% from the floor. Well, the second quarter, forgettable, except for the fact that the Huskies still, despite shooting 3 of 13 from the floor, they were able to expand a 5-point lead to a 10-point lead. That, kids, is why coaches always talk about defense. If you can play defense, you can absorb a tough shooting quarter, tough shooting moment, whatever it might be. And St. Cloud State did exactly that in that second quarter. They scored 10 points but held Southwest to 5. It's the second time in the last 4 quarters this weekend that they have held an opponent to as many as 5 points. Huskies lead it by 10. We'll look at the full Franklin Outdoor box score plus look around the NSIC, and maybe a couple thoughts towards the second half and towards the second half of our doubleheader with Husky men's basketball taking on Southwest. 29-19, Huskies at the half have the lead. More after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by St. Cloud University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
St. Cloud State 29-19. They've got the lead at the half. We'll look at the Franklin Outdoor box score in just a moment. First, let's go around the NSIC. Women's basketball action. Augie at Crookston. That's the canceled game today. Everybody else in action. Wayne 26-19 leads Appomattox State at the half. Concordia St. Paul 32-30 over Moorhead at the break as well. Duluth with a 5-point lead at home against Sioux Falls. They're at the half. You can always hope for help. You just don't expect help to get another game lead that the Huskies gave back in that loss to Upper Iowa. Duluth and the Huskies going step for step since then. Right now, Bulldogs lead it by 5 at the break. Mankato 37-36 leading Northern State right now at the half. Upper Iowa trailing at home to Mary 31-22. And Winona State leading big over Minot at the half 50-23. Here it's 29-19. We'll get to the Franklin Outdoor box score after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
At the half, St. Cloud State leads at 29-19. Time for your Franklin Outdoor box score as the Huskies are up by 10. First half numbers, St. Cloud State led in scoring by Nikki Kilbottom with 10 points. 5 rebounds as well for Nikki to go along with 2 blocks. 7 points for Tori Wirtz and a rebound for Tori. Also 2 assists and 2 steals. 4 points. Next best for Brenna Evans. 1 of 4 shooting, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Brenna. 2 points and 2 rebounds for Kelsey Peschel as well. 3 points apiece for Aaron Avigil and Morgan Traheim. Caitlin Peterson, Katrina Tyson, Tori Peschel all played and did not score. On the other side, leading scorers, 7 points for Sadie Stelter on 2 of 8 shooting, 3 rebounds and 2 blocks for Sadie Stelter. 5 points for Aaron Baxter. Next best, 3 for Jenna Borchers. 2 for Malia Reinert and Hannah Parsley in that first half, as Reinert, their top scorer, struggled with foul trouble in the first half. Huskies were +2 on the rebounding edge. They were +3 on the turnover margin, forcing 10 turnovers from Southwest and committing just 7. Huskies also turned those 10 turnovers into 12 points. Southwest no points off the Huskies' 7 turnovers. Huskies as a team shot at 37%, 11 of 30 for the half after going just 3 of 13 in the second quarter. They are 3 of 9 from beyond the arc and 4 of 6 at the free throw line. Southwest, 25% for the game, 7 of 28, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, 29%. And at the free throw line, they are 3 of 4. Huskies, a second straight game, just bothering teams, making them uncomfortable on the offensive side, and then showing up in those offensive numbers for Southwest. That's a look at your Franklin Outdoor Box Score. Don't forget to download the Huskies mobile app. Follow all your favorite SCSU sports teams today by downloading the app in the App Store or Google Play. And you can achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans. For 35 years, Preferred One has delivered employers throughout Minnesota wide range of coverage options, access to top doctors and hospitals, along with wellness programs to keep everyone at the top of their game. Huskies with a 10-point lead, proudly supported by Preferred One. When we come back, it'll be the second half. Time to get you set for half number 2. Huskies and Southwest. St. Cloud State trying to finish off the weekend with a victory. It would be their 16th of the year overall, and their 14th in conference play, and a 5th straight victory, and their 9th here at home. Still work to be done. It was the third quarter where they went on the move last night. Got to try to do it again here tonight. 29-19, Huskies by 10. Second half next. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Large Firm Resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
(29-19), St. Cloud State up by 10. Well, we've talked about this before. Shots have to fall. That's why that stat exists. When the Huskies score 60 points in a game over the last 3 seasons, they're 46-5. The Huskies just got to get there. And in a second quarter like that, where St. Cloud State was held to just 10 points, even though they expanded the lead, you don't want to live like that the rest of the time. So you have to make sure you're executing on the offensive side, and then those shots, they're going to fall, certainly. Southwest doing a good job making it difficult down there, specifically inside, and Abuka Koi is a big part of that, but they're all rangy down there, able to get their hands in the passing lanes and be able to stymie what the Huskies want to do. They forced them into 10 turnovers in this game. Have to take care of the basketball as well. And then rebounding. That second quarter was turning there against the Huskies as Southwest was able to get all over the boards. Huskies ended the half +2 in rebounding. But want to stretch that margin out. Certainly that was one of our St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game. Stay on the boards and don't give those second chance opportunities. We're bitten by that in the first half, but again, you can't live that way against a team that is certainly more than good enough to take your mistakes and turn them into points on their own. Southwest trying to get back to 500 in NSIC play. Huskies trying to win their 14th game in NSIC play this year. Their record as an NSIC team back to the 08-09 season is 16. 16 wins in a single conference season is the most the Huskies have ever had as an NSIC squad. Southwest starts with the basketball. They'll go right to left here at half number 2. Attacking in front of their own bench. Sadie Stelter cuts open for the inbounds. Huskies, same 5 out there with Peschel, Navragil, Kilbot, Evans, and Tori Words. Kilbot all the way out there. Huskies looking to bring that intensity again on the defensive side that they did in the third quarter yesterday. That held Sioux Falls to 5 points. They just did that, holding Southwest to 5 points in the second. Trying to do it even more as Reiner spins in towards the rim left side. Couldn't get it to go. Huskies get the stop, push up the floor with Brenna Evans. Brenna drives all the way down right side. Looking for a cutter. Navragil wasn't open. Top of the key. Tori Words put it up and rattle it home. Stop to a 3, and the Huskies already out to a quicker start than they were in the second. 32-19, up by 13. 9:15 to go. Back cut. Okoye instead gets it in the left low block. She goes to work right side and crawls it home. Smooth move for the 6'4" Abuka Okoye. 32-21. Left side wing. Brenna, top of the key. Brenna, step back 3, straight away. Put it up and knock it down. Back-to-back triple, same spot on the floor. And the Huskies out of the gates firing in half number 2, up by 14. 35-21. Drive to the left side for Baxter. Baxter kicks it out, right side to Reiner. Reiner starts to drive baseline, cut off by Tori Ward. Stops her dribble, back to Baxter. Into the high post right for Okoye. Okoye puts it on the deck, drives down right side, got Nikki in there once. Nikki recovers, blocks it away. Loose ball, tapped out to Brenna Evans. Brenna up the near side with the Huskies up 14. To Kilbottom, to the rim, lay it up. Too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Southwest. Good feed. Now transition for Stelter. She stopped, free throw line, challenged by Kelsey Peschel, and still pours it home. 35-23, 8 minutes to go. Huskies up by 12. Got caught up in the pace of Southwest a little bit that last time down the floor. Huskies, good look at it, and now Okoye slaps Kilbottom well away from the bucket. That'll be her first on Southwest. Raft of substitutions coming in here. Sam Wall among them, also Bree Stoltzman and Madison Gelhar. 5'9" sophomore. Huskies 20 on the timer. Lob goes into Tori Ward. She bounces it right back to the inbounder Evans. Evans across the baseline to Nikki. Kilbottom defended right away. Now steps past the defender, puts up the baseline jumper, and it's no good. 35-23, still up by 12. In motion goes Stoltzman. Stoltzman down the lane. Jump stops on Aaron Navragil. Put it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Nikki Kilbottom. Pushed up the floor near side to Peschel. Peschel on the wing. Guarded closely right there by Wall. Dribbling with the left hand. Tori Words, top of the key. Down low, it goes to Kilbottom. Kilbottom right to work, to the rim. Knocked it home. Drop it over the right side of the rim. Nothing but net. 37-23. Navragil knocks it away on the inbounds. Out of bounds. They say no time comes off the clock. Now the inbounds, forced to the near side. Stop with the dribble there for Stoltzman. I bet you that second shaved off the clock real fast after that started, because that might just have been caught between a second. Didn't matter. Left side wing. Sam Wall, she starts to drive, and a hand check foul is going to be called on Brennan. That's their second. 37-23. Be out of bounds for Southwest. Huskies expand the 10-point lead to 14 right now, 3 minutes into the second half. Bounce pass finds its way to Stoltzman. Stoltzman to the right side for Reiner. Reiner trying to drive around Tori Words using the Okoye screen. Gets her way to the free throw line. Tori stays right with her. Backs her way down, lobs it up. No one in particular. Sam Wall tracks it down. 8 on the timer. Wall driving. Wall in the lane. Adjusts and goes off glass. 37-25. Huskies beat off the bounce that time, and Wall finished. Huskies lob it up to Tori Ward. She attacks baseline and pushes it into Nikki Kilbottom. It was kicked away, kicked out of bounds by Abuka Okoye. 37-25. Huskies up by 12. All All kinds of substitutes and players checking in. Lily Shockneck comes in. Hannah Parsley checked in. Inbounds goes to Kilbot, going to work on Shockneck. Got to the front of the rim and lays it up and lays it in. Nikki not waiting around. The last two moves right to the rim. She finishes, has 14. Huskies are up by 14. 39-25. Top of the key. There for Parsley. Left side winger goes Wall. Wall drives down the left side. Poked away. Wall tries to flip it out. And it's too strong into section 112 out of bounds. Husky ball. Caitlin Peterson in for Tori Wertz. Tori sits down with 10 in the game. Morgan Draheim checks in. By the way, interesting quirk of the timing of yesterday's game and how wide of a margin it was. Tori Wertz came out about midway through the fourth, maybe a little earlier, with 19 points. She had scored 24 the game before. Tori has never had back-to-back 20-point games in her career, if you can believe it. That basically counts. Hand check foul. Gelhoff called for that one. That's her first. Shockneck sits down as in comes Okoye. Kelsey Peschel. Inbounds it to Morgan Draheim. And underneath the bucket, a whistle and a foul called on Sam Wall away from the ball. Got the knee into Caitlin Peterson, says the official, so it's out of bounds underneath the bucket now. That is the third team foul on the Mustangs. They've been whistled for 11, the Huskies 4. Draheim to Peterson. Peterson back to Draheim in the corner. Runs off the three-point line, ends up down on the deck, keeps her dribble. Pass it back out top of the key to Peschel. 13 on the timer. Top of the key, Kilbot left alone. Two-point jumper straight away and knock it down. Nikki's got the last 6 and she has 16 in the game. 41-25, Huskies by 16. Drive, left side, Parsley kick into the corner, left side corner three, Wall knocks it down. Finally got open for one, and Sam Wall, their top three-point shooter, buries it. 41-28, Huskies by 13, 5:40 to go here in this third quarter. Kilbot, high post left, Nikki passes it left side wing to Peschel. Now sets a screen for Kelsey Peschel. Drives to the free throw line, pull up, free throw jumper, no good. Rebound tapped out, Draheim has it. Morgan Draheim back out, shot clock reset to 30. Should be at 17. So Katrina Tice, Tori Wertz will check in for the Huskies. Reinert and Shockneck back in. And Shockneck back in for Southwest. 41-28, 5:20 to go. Draheim between the circles, goes right side wing for Tori Wertz. High post right, Tice. Katrina holds it there, given space. Draheim pops out, wing three, put it up, and rattle around and out. Katrina, excuse me, who was it? Who got the O board? It was Caitlin Peterson. Streak of red goes flying through there. Peterson had the offensive rebound, missed the shot, but was fouled, and will go to the free throw line. So CP looking for her first points. Knocks down the free throw, gives the Huskies a 14-point lead again. First free throws of the half. That is foul number 4 here in the quarter. On Southwest, both free throws are good for CP. Caitlin, big points off the bench. 2 points, 4 boards yesterday, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 43-28, Huskies up by 15. Reinert drives, hangs onto the pivot foot, kicks it out. Top of the key, Parsley. Downside, Shockneck. Sadie Stelter, 3-ball, right wing, high arcing, no good. Peterson pulls down the board. CP pushes it up to Draheim. Under 5 to play here in the third quarter. Huskies up 15 with the ball. High post left, Katrina Tice. Tice distributes back out to the left side wing, Peterson. Peterson in the lane, kick to the corner. Navratil extra pass. Bounce around to the top of the key, Draheim. She'll dribble it to the left to Tori Wertz. Everybody's touched it now. Where do they go? Left elbow, Katrina Tice, deep 2, put it up, off back iron, no good. Long rebound, controlled by Southwest. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Huskies up by 15. Largest lead has been 16. 3-ball for Reinert up in the air, and she knocks it down. Last 2 buckets have been 3s for Southwest. They're back within 12. 43-31. Ball poked away by Reiner. She read the pass, took it away from Toy Wertz, lays it up and lays it in. It's an 8-0 run, and now it's an 11-point Husky lead. 10-point Husky lead, excuse me. 43-33. Huskies need a bucket, no time to panic. Torrey bumped on her way through the lane by Reiner, playing aggressively. Getting away with it there, top of the key, Katrina Tice. Tice starts to dribble into Draheim on the left wing. Draheim dribbles, crosses it over, has space, got back in the lane. Draheim to the bucket, Draheim lays it up, won't go down. Tice there for the board. She went back up with it, had it knocked away. Tice underneath, kick it out, Torrey. Torrey steps back past Reiner, put it up, off back iron, no good. Rebound, Tice again, in traffic, she's got it, and was fouled, and will go to the free throw line. All over the boards, Katrina Tice keeping it alive for the Huskies. That foul whistled on Shockneck. And it'll get us to the media timeout. Then Trina will shoot. The Huskies are up 10, 43-33, 3:29 to go in the third quarter. Hanging on, up by 10 against Southwest Minnesota State. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Husky fans, be sure to stop by the Red Barn Dairy Queen before or after any Husky game. Pick up your favorite ice cream treats. Red Barn Dairy Queen, located right there off Highway 10 in St. Cloud, proud supporter of Husky athletics. Kelsey Peschel, Brenna Evans check into the game. Wertz, Draheim, and Tice, who is shooting, stay. Nikki Kilbotton's going to check in after Katrina Tice hits the free throws. Up by 10, 43-33. First one off back iron, no good. Second one. Off back iron, no good. Katrina keeps the rebound alive, but it bounces back out to Borchers. Borchers crossed the timeline, stops her dribble, got it to Okoye as the outlet, back to Borchers. Borchers to the left side elbow. Back up top it goes Okoye. Okoye to a back-cutting Reiner, gathers it in, missed the layup, rebound Tory Wertz. Huskies dodge one right there. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, 43-33. Huskies shoot on any foul the rest of the way. Back cut, Toy Wertz, down low, underneath, put it on the rim, no good. Okoye secures the rebound. Okoye needs help, gets it from Reiner. 2:50 to go, right side for Reiner. Bounces it with the left hand, down the lane, drives on Toy Wertz, got to the rim, back to the rim and down. Malia Reiner, 10 points. 2:39 to go, Huskies down by 8. The run continues. Tried to end it with the free throws, couldn't do it. Draheim, right side wing, Brenna Evans, watched by Borchard. Draheim cuts through, Brenna keeps it, now dribbles around. Brenna in the lane, drives, takes on Okoye, got her in the air, Okoye recovers and blocks it. Brenna, a smile on her face, tracks down the basketball. Kick it out, Tory Wertz, left wing three, comes up just short. Rebound on the ground to Southwest.
And be strong on D-board because they're...
Reiner has it.
Yeah. Oops,
Reiner
Mike.
drives right side.
Yes,
Stolen away by
get
Brenna
in!
Evans. Reiner tried to get the pass on the pull-up, and Brenna took it away. Right side, Tory Wertz into the corner, Draheim. Inside for Tice. Tice faces up on Okoye. Tice, low block right, all alone now with 20 on the timer. Trina has to put it on the deck and move. Does so, now hands it off to Peschel. Peschel back up top to Evans. 13 on the timer. Brenna gets him in position. Goes high post left for Tice. Tice, backdoor, cut Brenna. Reverse layup, too strong. Rebound, Tice kept it alive. Loose ball on the floor and stolen away by Brenna. Brenna has it, out to Torrey. Set foot three, put it up. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Huskies by 11. offensive glass eventually to the Torrey Arts triple, and it's 46-35. Torrey has 13, 84 seconds to go in the third quarter. Backed out by Borchers. Torrey read that, just couldn't get there around the pass. Recovers, force it out of the lane to Reiner. 10 on the timer. She drives, stop there. Peschel, great defense, shot missed, comes up short, and Torrey Arts pulls down the loose ball. Minute 5 to go. Coach Fish to Brenna, call something. Brenna does so, standing at the logo to the high post left. Trina Tice. Tice was raked across the waist there, just for good measure by Borchers, and they let it go. Top of the key, Draheim. Put it up straight away, off right side. Rebound, Tice. Katrina's everywhere. Kick out, Torrey. Set foot three. Too strong. Long rebound to Torrey Wirtz. Huskies can slow it up. Peschel back out to Brenna. 35 seconds to go here, and a foul called on Reinert. That's her third with 14 on the timer, 34 to go in the game. And finally, Nikki Kilbot can check in. She's in for Katrina Tice, but man, oh man, Katrina Tice everywhere out there. 6 rebounds. Her 5th offensive board. 5 of her 6 rebounds on the offensive glass. Erin Navarjil checks in for Torrey Wirtz. Caitlin Peterson's waiting to get in for Morgan Draheim. Draheim, first free throw is good. Draheim rattles that one halfway down and out. She's now 5 of 6 on the season at the free throw line. Put the Huskies up by 12 though. About a 3-second, make it 4-second differential shot in game clock. Stelter, right side wing, watched by Kelsey Peschel. Peschel defending on her. Stelter dribbles across. Wasting some time. Stelter backs it out. Trying to get a screen. Stelter drives left side. Peschel stays right with her around the screen. Brenna picks her up. She goes up. Knocked away. Stelter tracks down the loose ball. 4 on the shot clock with 3. They're hemmed in, and she stepped on the in-line with 4.8 seconds to go. What a tremendous run of defense for the Huskies. 29 seconds of beauty for St. Cloud State on the defensive end. Caitlin Peterson will check in for this final 4.8. CP, Navarjil, Kilbot in the middle. Peschel to trigger it in. Brenna in the backcourt. Shot clock off, 4.8 to go in the third. Huskies up by 12. Brenna trying to get it back to Kelsey. Brenna to the timeline. Brenna stops, didn't get the shot away with a Coy hunting her down. And the Huskies will settle for the 12-point lead heading to the fourth quarter. 47-25. St. Cloud State expands the halftime lead and will be up by 12 at the break. St. Cloud State 47, Southwest 35. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
(47-35) going to the fourth quarter. Excitement between quarters. We mentioned the Hutchinson Tigers were here. Alyssa Stammer, one of the Hutchinson seniors. She hit a half-court shot. I don't know what she gets for that besides the applause of the whole gym. But Stammer hits the half-court shot. Could be Stammer. Apologies. Didn't check with her before she took the shot. But shout out Hutch Tigers. Torrey Wirtz has 13 as Those who have no doubt watched her career with great interest watch from just behind us. Nikki Kilbon has 16 to lead the Huskies, who are up by 12 with the basketball to start the fourth. Ball tipped, but finds its way to Brenna Evans on the baseline. 20 on the timer. Navargil over across to Kelsey Peschel through the hands of Peterson. Trying to get Navargil inside. Not a lot of touches for Aaron. Instead, the back cut for CP. It was there, but a little too strong on the pass, and the Huskies turn it over. Man, they can run just about any set they want. I mean, it's not just that obviously Brenna Evans is so locked in, and that helps having the point guard be that locked in, but Coach Fish also has confidence in everybody else to run any set at any time. That's what she can say. Go call something to Brenna. Ball poked away. Loose ball tracked down by Southwest. Huskies had their hands all over that one in the corner. Trying to get it to Okoye. In the post, Huskies up 12. Kilbot guarding on Okoye. Okoye fakes to the middle, goes back with a right hand and rolls it home. Abuka Okoye, she has not taken many shots, now 2 of 7 in the game. She's looked real smooth when she has attacked the basket one-on-one. 47-37, Huskies up by 10. Kilbot, head fake on the two-point jumper, gives it off to Evans, sets a screen. Brenna stops her dribble, up top with 12 in the timer. Over to Navargil, as Navargil kicks it left wing. Brenna for 3, and she'll rattle it home. 50-37, another triple for St. Cloud State, their 7th of the game. Brenna back on defense on Borchers. Watches her to the top of the key. Stops her dribble over to Reiner. She's watched by the longer Caitlin Peterson. Peterson stays with her on the crossover. Reiner falls down to the deck. Kicks it out to Stelter. Stelter drives. CP gets up. Draws the charge! From the deck. Back to the deck. A charge. And the Huskies will take over. Caitlin Peterson. All motor, all hustle, all the time. 8:35 to go in the game. Up 13 with the ball. First foul on the Mustangs in the quarter. That is Stelter's 3rd. Reinert has 3. Now Stelter has 3. Huskies get it across the timeline. Brenna to the right side, goes to Caitlin Peterson. Peterson over to Kilbot. Kilbot top of the key with it. Nikki lets the cutters go through, finds Brenna on the wing. Brenna thought about the step back, lets the action go through inside, back up to Peterson. CP top of the key. CP looking for the back cut, instead on the dribble with 8 on the timer, around the screen, to the elbow, to a cutter. CP lobs it up to Kilbot and has the catch. Kilbot has it taken away from behind. And Nikki trails down the floor to get Okoye, who beat everybody down the floor, lays it up and lays it in. So the turnover to the bucket. It's an 11-point lead again, 50-39. Brenna crosses it over, gets down the lane, bounces it to Kilbot, who head fakes down on the right side, kicks it right back out. Huskies being patient with it. Peschel goes to the left side to Evans. Evans back up top of the key. Kilbot left alone. 2-point jumper. Won't crawl home. Rebound pulled down by Reinert for Southwest. Huskies empty on 3 of their 4 trips. 3 of their last 4. Reinert drives. Look off on the pass. Lays it up and lays it in. 50-41. It's a 9-point game. Morgan Draheim's going to check in. Huskies. All kinds of momentum, but Southwest has played good defense, gotten some turnovers, and taken it back. Brenna takes it back to the rim left side and lays it up and lays it in. 52-41. Nobody stopped ball. Parsley all the way in. Parsley lays it up, just missed it. Rebound Kilbot. Got to stop ball though. That's 3 straight times they've gone straight to the rim. Under 7 to play. Huskies up by 11. Brenna with it, lobs it deep to Kilbot. Left side, she goes right up, too strong. Rebound, Okoye pulls it down. Pushed up the floor. Baxter will drive. She'll kick to the corner. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Huskies. That is the good thing. They take a quick shot. Nobody to rebound. Peschel goes left side over to the wing for Navargil. Navargil back up top. Peterson. Peterson around the screen. She'll drive down the left side. Takes on Okoye. Has it blocked, but a foul. Abuka Okoye called for the foul. CP pushing the effort, pushing the issue, I should say. She'll go to the free throw line. So Evans, Peschel, and Kilbot get a breather. Wertz, Draheim, and Tice check in. Leaves Navargil and CP. CP at the line, where the Huskies have gone 7 of 12 in this game. Southwest yet to shoot a free throw here in the second half. (53-41). Second one's good. Coach Webb running out of the line of thinking that has been run out before, but again, his team does attack, but it's usually in space and in transition. Hands have been on all night long for Southwest. That's how they play aggressively. And they've been caught this time with their hand in the cookie jar. Drive in for Stelter. She spins her way down, goes up off Tori Wertz, no good. Rebound tracked down by Southwest. Kick out, 3-ball up for Wall, no good. Rebound, Caitlin Peterson secures it. CP in traffic. Settles it down, pushes it up to Draheim. Under 6 to play in this game. Draheim to Tice underneath. And a push is going to be called on Madison Gelhoff. So Okoye back in. So does Reinert, check back in with her 3 fouls. 5:53 to go. Draheim lobs it up to Tori Wertz, just over the top of Stelter. Wertz between the circles, goes right side, Navarjil. Navarjil got it to Tori Wertz. She was pushed again down to the baseline. Tori makes her way back out on the right side wing, trying to feed the post again. Bounce pass goes into Tice, 10 on the timer. Tice, middle of the lane, kicks it back. Peterson. Peterson drives, 2-point jump shot, comes up just short. Rebound pulled down by Okoye. 54-41, 5.5 to go. Drives Stelter. Stelter pulls up, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound, Caitlin Peterson pulls it down. 4 straight stops for the Huskies. Draheim pushes up the floor. Between the circles, goes left side wing for Navarjil. Navarjil bounces it, top of the key to Draheim. Draheim turns the corner, stops right there. Navarjil fills in, low block. High post, Tice. Cutter, Wertz, not there. Back to the left side wing for Peterson. Peterson with 8 on the timer. CP into Tice. Tice low block left, faces up on Okoye. Drives in with 4. Tries to put it up. Jump ball, possession arrow, Southwest. Huskies by 13, get us to immediate timeout, 4:58 to go. Brenna Evans will check in. It's 54-41. Huskies have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Preferred Credit Inc., your partner in success. Check them out today at preferredcredit.com, proud supporter of Huskies athletics. 4:58 to go, Huskies by 13, 54-41. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Huskies up 13, 54-51 with 4:56 to go here in this game. Southwest with the basketball. Out of the under 5 timeout. Draheim, Wertz, Tice, Peterson, Evans on the floor in red for the Huskies. Sadie Stelter's got it right now, trying to hand it off to Gelhoff. Gelhoff met by Draheim, top of the key back to Stelter. Thought about the 3, lobs it underneath. Okoye has the catch at the left elbow. Stops her dribble, kicks it back out. Deep 3, Borchers off back iron, no good. Rebound in the air a long time. CP brings it down, and a whistle and a foul is called as CP ripped it away in traffic. That'll be foul number 4 on the team and foul number 4 on Sadie Stelter. Huskies take it out in front of section 110. Sam Wall will check into the game for Stelter. Erin Baxter will check into the game. She goes in for Gelhoff. Right side elbow. Tice has it on the entry. Huskies trying to free up Tori Wertz. She was held. Reinert held her, then pushed her in the back once. I mean, they could get called on a foul on every cut. So Coach Webb, I mean, really should be happy with the situation. I'm just kidding. Never going to be happy. Underneath, Brenna Evans, double team. Dribbles back out of it. 5 on the timer. Brenna on the left wing. Back up to Tori with 4, with 3. Tori crossing it over with 2, with 1. Got the shot away. Off back iron, no good. Tice the rebound. She goes back up too strong. Peterson the board, and she's fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul, and 2 shots coming. So Caitlin Peterson will go to the free throw line.
On the rebound.
First free throw is good. You understand the frustration. That's why I was kidding about the happy. But again, Southwest, they get overly aggressive. And there are a lot that have gone uncalled. It is 21-4, the foul disparity. And the Huskies, as CP goes 1 of 2 to put them up by 14. Defended without fouling. Right side wing Baxter. Said it about the Huskies, it's gone against the Huskies before in big games. You have to adjust to the way the game's being called. Southwest certainly hasn't done that, whether you like the way it's being called or not. As Okoye drives down left side, her third bucket. 55-53. Brenna driving past Borchers. Borchers trailed her. Brenna got it to CP in the lane. Now they kick it back out. 3:20 to go. Huskies by 12. Kilbot holds it high post left. Cutter goes through that Strahan. Back to the left wing for Evans. Evans couple of crossover dribbles to the free throw line. Bounce back to Nikki. It was kicked. That'll reset the shot clock. Back to 20. Huskies can take it under 3 minutes now. Brenna into Tori Wirtz and too strong. She led Tori too much in the near side corner. So the Huskies couldn't take it under 3. As their 12th turnover, they forced 15 from Southwest. Huskies plus 7 at the free throw line as far as made free throws. Leading it here by 12. 3 minutes to go. Top of the key. Borchers stops at the wing. Guarded closely by Draheim. Into Okoye. Okoye backing her way in with the right hand. Came up short. Good defense by Nikki. Pushed up to Brenna Evans. 2:50 to go. Between the circles. Over to the right side wing for Draheim. Draheim, top of the key. Peterson, head fakes, drives down on Okoye, who blocked the shot, but she was out of bounds. So the 13 that stay on the timer.
Leave it.
Inbounds comes to Kilbot. She puts it on the deck, goes right to the rim, laid it up, and she was fouled. Nikki to the line. 16 points for Kilbot. First free throw is good for Nikki.
That's because they fouled more than the other team.
Second one off back iron, so the Huskies have even left some out there. They are 10 of 17. Whistle and a timeout called by Coach Webb. 2:30 to go. So the timeout taken by Southwest. It'll be a 30-second, so we keep it right here. 56-43. Men's game coming up. And it's interesting, we kind of missed the 20-year anniversary because Southwest and St. Cloud State have not played on the men's side since 2019 either. And later that 2020 year, actually 2021, the spring of 2021, spring of last year, would have been the 20-year anniversary of a knockdown, drag-out classic between the two teams. Right here at Hallenbeck Hall in 2001 in the regional finals. Regional hosted that year by St. Cloud State, the 1 seed. Southwest was the 3 seed. And Southwest beat them on a layup with 3 seconds left to move on to the Elite 8. More things change, by the way, the more they stay the same. The two head coaches in tonight's contest, both in the building in different roles. Of course, Coach Reimer was on the bench for Schlegels that night. And Brad Bigler, who will coach Southwest Minnesota State in his 14th season as the head coach. He was a point guard for the Mustangs. 9 points, 7 boards, and an assist in that game. So we'll talk about that in game number 2, but also more to the present as well. And that should be a good one coming up. This, the Huskies looking for a good close. 56-43, up by 13 with 2.5 to go. There's your second horn. Southwest, 25 to work as Stelter with 4 fouls crosses the timeline. Goes right side wing. Drive for Reinert on Draheim. Puts it up. Too strong. A rebound pulled down by St. Cloud State. Good defense by Morgan Draheim. Brennan crosses over and a foul. Push is going to be called on Jenna Borchers. Every foul, I mean, he turns around like there's no contact, there's no nothing. And the cumulative effect, yes, does look bad, but also every time on an inbounds, he's telling his team to go fast and be aggressive. Fine line. .56-43. First free throw drops down for Brenna Evans. Second one is good. 58-43. Down the right side, Stelter. Stelter hands it off on the right to Parsley. Parsley, left side, Reinert. Reinert hesitates, drives down the free throw line. It was poked away, never touched by the Huskies. And Reinert lost it out of bounds. Defense for offense coming out. McCoy checks back in. 2 minutes to go. Huskies by 15. 58-43. Getting it done at the free throw line here. And the hand checks are going to get called. Keep fouling. The officials are going to call it. Katrina Tice will check in. 2:01 to go. Husky fans know, or anybody that's listened to me knows, my least favorite calls is a hand check foul that far away from the rim. It is a point of emphasis. Huskies have had to eat that before. Brenna hits the first free throw. It's 59-43. But that hasn't really been the case on most of these fouls. It's the aggressive nature at which the Mustangs play. And it's not just the contact that gets called. It's the contact and displacement. 2 fouls prior. Brenna Evans takes it across the timeline. Pushed in on by Borchers. It wasn't just the contact that drew the foul. That displacement there of the ball handler. 60-43. Huskies are to 60 points. Up by 17. 3 straight away. No good. Out of the hand of Sam Wall. The rebound pulled down by Brenna Evans. Borchers. Now a double comes. Brenna passes out of it to Tori Wertz. She drives away from the double team. Slips it out to Brenna. Brenna to the left side for Draheim. 15 on the timer. Minute 35 to go. Standing between the Huskies and a 9-0 start at home. A sweep here on a weekend for a second straight weekend. And now a reach-in called on Reinert. Huskies up 17. Torrey to the free throw line. Knocks it down. 3 of 3 at the line. Kelsey Peschel will check in, as will several Mustangs. 90 seconds to go, and Torrey bounces off of the free throw. Can't get it to go. Makes it an 18-point lead. Quickly, Stelter drives in on Caitlin Peterson. That'll be a foul on CP. And 2 free throws coming up for Stelter. And that's the cheer of the Southwest side for the whistle of the foul. They've been taking their cues from their head coach, not from their eyes. And Southwest, most of the squad will sit down, and that will get the bench out there. The only one not coming off is Stelter. Stelter's first free throw is no good. Huskies are 16 of 24 at the free throw line. Southwest is 3 of 4. Second one is good. Stelter will sit. Timeout for Coach Webb with a minute 24 to go. 61-44. This one pretty much in the books for the Huskies at this point. They did the work. That forgettable second quarter for both teams, in which the Huskies went 4 of 6 at the free throw line, but 3 of 13 from the floor, still able to expand the lead, holding Southwest to 2 of 14 from the floor. Outscored them by 3 at the free throw line in that quarter. Third quarter, played pretty even. The Huskies still shot just 30%. 3 of 6 at the line. Southwest 7 of 13 from the floor. But here in the fourth, Huskies have held Southwest below 10 points again. That's what they did yesterday. 9 points against Sioux Falls allowed in the first quarter, 5 in the fourth. Here it was 5 in the second, and so far 9 with 1:24 to go. And the bench unit in there for Southwest. Huskies on the floor, Peterson, Evans, Kelsey Peschel, Katrina Tice, and Morgan Drahan. And it'll give us a little time to talk about Coach Fish. All season long, she's been sitting at third all time. There's a cheer for Liza Wirtz checking in. And Coach Fish wants a timeout to get Liza in the game. And so then the cheer stays from the Hutchinson Tigers behind us. 17-point Husky lead, 80 seconds to go. Coach Fish is going to get win number 219, which will tie her with her former boss, head coach Lori Olferts, for second all-time in wins. Just Gladys Zimmer with more wins in Huskies women's basketball head coaching history than Coach Fish. After this one goes final, she'll have a chance next Friday here at home to go to number 1. Liza, right side. Liza drives, kick. Kelsey Peschel, 3-ball up from the corner, no good, and a shot clock violation for the Huskies. 53 seconds to go in the game. Huskies will back it up. Final 50 seconds of this one.
Yep.
Right side, Bree Stoltzman pulls up, can't hit the 2. Rebound, Caitlin Peterson pulls it down and finds Drahan. Drahan pushes it up on the near side. I want a bucket for 3 right now. Liza Wirtz bounces it over to Peschel. Liza cuts through. High post, Tice. Tice has it, looking for Kelsey Peschel. Tori Peschel underneath to Drahan. Drahan bounces it out to Wirtz straight away. Caitlin Peterson has it with 10 on the timer. CP starts to drive off to Tori Peschel. Peschel over to Wirtz. Liza to the top of the key. Down the lane right side. Liza Wirtz inside. Put it up. She was fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line. They'll take it. 61-44. Liza Wirtz goes to the free throw line.
Number 3, a freshman.
Always my favorite Liza Wirtz tidbit. She was asked during high school if she hits the first free throw in an interview, if she had all the money in the world, what would she do? And she said she'd buy a big house with a big yard for a baby elephant. That's a baby elephant. All right, good to have goals. She hits the second free throw, 2 points for Wirtz, 63-44. Huskies by 19. Huskies are going to win their 9th game to start the season at home without a loss. Shot missed by Southwest. Rebound Southwest. It goes up at the horn. It's no good. And St. Cloud State rolls to 16-3. 14-2 in conference play and will stay atop the North Division. They're 9-0 at Hallenbeck after a 63-44 victory over Southwest Minnesota State. 63-44, that's the final. Huskies win it. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories.